Coverage now of Saturday Night Baseball as we welcome you to Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Joe Ryan will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Witt. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Buxton back the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Salvador Perez is someone who's trying to work through some stuff right now. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Striding into the box, Kyle Israel comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is going to sneak on through into right. stepping in, Vinny Pasquarella. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit.
Hey, a little top-of-the-order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster.
This is what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Hunter Renfroe. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approaching.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Reined in. And the threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. It's the Royals nothing. Twins coming to bat. Lots more to come on MLB Network. Jordan Lyles will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
At the plate, Darren Obradovich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What do you have your eye on, Dan?
No doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at-bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit 4 pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Bounce it to the left side. Yeah, right there. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Sean Oberdavic would be next. Three-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Nick Parker. And there he goes towards second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. This is on the ground over the first. There's 1. That's an out. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher, hustling over the cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Sharply hit here, but right at the first baseman coming off the bag. He makes a good throw, and they complete the 3-6-1 double play with the throwback to the pitcher at first.
Now in the box, Edward Oliveros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Oliveros is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Sean Oberdavic. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. One and one. One and two now.
1 and 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Driving forward now is the DH, Alex Healy. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. Ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping in, Dan Robinson will swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, it's hit to third. 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Stepping up now, Jonathan Inoa.
Leading off for Kansas City.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jonathan.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby Witt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
That's a
There's
ball.
a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. This one's down to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Boy, after that base knock right there, B-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball.
In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a fast ball.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Colby Obradovich.
Leading off for the Twins, the first baseman, Colby Obradovic.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And that misses, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been told batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind.
The left fielder.
Hopefully that's the start of something.
Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. The recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
This was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Now at the plate, Royce Lewis. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Set and the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Obradovic on second. Bader on at first with nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Center base hit. Obradovic rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. That makes it a 2-0 ball game. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, Darren Obradovic. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home.
Got him.
Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play.
Number 22.
Digging in to try it again. Number 22. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lyles is ready. Here's the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Liner in there for a base hit. Throughout success, and that means Byron Buxton bats next.
You don't get too many pitchers a day in the big league. Middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And it's 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Runners off for second, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Trying to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's taken for strike 2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
One away for the Royals here in the fourth. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Renfroe, a 27-year-old who was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Lifted in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Bader. And that's the third out. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, leading off Wood. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike taken up in the zone.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout.
The designated hitter, number 5.
I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that in play.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Perez recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Healy is retired, 2 down now.
The batter.
In now, Dan Robinson.
Yeah.
First 2 men of the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he lays off for ball 1. Popped him up. Dozier is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Twins 2 and the Royals nothing. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys in scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Edward Oliveros. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making him 0 for 1 so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Popped him up. Obradovic. Into foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now
digging in, Jonathan Inoa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now.
That's
retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me. Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Witt. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Inoa is off at first with 2 away. Is low, the throw down, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Colby Obradovic will lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Colby Obradovic.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Obradovic. Just 18 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. And a good 2-strike pitch. But he misses high 1-2. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back toward the mound. won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right here. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And the slider bounces, and that gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Don't forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now the 2-1. Pops this one up. Pascarella is there, and that's the first out of the inning. The next twin up, Royce stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren Obradovich. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Curveball pulled him there as he's way out in front. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Inoa is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Bobby Witt. They'll need him to get something going here.
Bobby Witt.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas. I am allowed the opportunity to sit on
the center fielder
without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, you're
Israel.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into a infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack there. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Now to the plate, Vinny Pascarella. Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call it?
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Royals bats are quiet there. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, number 22. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Number 22.
Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So a solid single to left. And that gives him a multi-hit game here
The
tonight.
center fielder,
As you
number
can see there on the
25.
team leaderboard. He's currently
Byron.
pacing the club here as we approach the midway point of the season. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they will get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be squad throwing error.
Yeah, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Looked like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. 2 strikes. If anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Adams has over 40 innings on his line so far with a dominant sub-3 ERA. Good by anybody's standards. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
Right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Down the bump, just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
now, Alex Healy. Line drive, base hit to right.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on this stuff.
Dan Robinson.
Standing in now, Dan Robinson. Hit down the third baseline. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And the runner back easily. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, first baseman.
Base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Colby Obradovich. Here's the first pitch to him. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Twins do strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th, and the lead is now 5-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
That's in there, 3-1. Rounded slowly to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
For the Royals.
Stepping in, Renfroe. He comes in 4-for-2 thus far.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. And oh no, pray that didn't get him where it sounded like it got. Safe at first. Good effort to recover there. He almost made the play, but that's a base hit. Paul Hamels comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Goal.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On the first, and how about that run in credit? Nothing doing for the Royals. So coming to the plate, Harrison Bader. Last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Line drive to center field. Well, this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Royce
At
Lewis.
the plate, Royce Lewis. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Falls behind now, 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now the 3-0 offering. Offered at and missed for the first strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
I mean, this has been an interesting at-bat. We haven't seen, out of all the pitches, a single one in the strike zone. And yet we're in a full count. Don't be surprised if he throws the rock.
Popped him up. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 1.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Darren Obradovich. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Oh, and he misses it. And the play won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Now, nobody on right there. 2 outs. Not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like that, get down first base like that. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'll tell you what, a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning. Into an infield single.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Obradovic isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Wow, last night the center field was over years ball. They couldn't get anything going, but they're riding it up in this one.
Digging in now, Byron Buxton. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
And it's fouled away. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. A run for the Twins.
Your attention, please.
Sands been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 44.
Leading off the inning, Nick Pratto. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Edward Oliveros. And he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. Buxton is there. 2 gone.
Up next to the Royals, the second baseman, Jonathan Inoa.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Inoa. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Mark this one down as a lesson for the young pitcher. Hitters at this level will just continue to spoil pitches they don't like until they get that pitch they do like. Guess what? He really liked that one.
Into the box, Bobby Witt. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. So next to the plate for the Royals, Kyle Israel. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Witt, runner at first with 2 gone. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it,
the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Twins 6 and the Royals 1. Mike Mayers on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 59.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Sean
Zero.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
1-2, here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
A designated hitter.
Now is the designated hitter, Alex Healy. He singled it last time up. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out to second. And there were 2 down.
Up next to the Twins.
Ready now, Dan Robinson, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball laid
no
off
strike.
well below the knees. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-0
Oh,
now.
that's just out.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this goes right past him.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That's the long ball.
The first baseman.
Really needed that.
Into the box now, Colby Obradovich. Will swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Renfroe is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Kicking off the top of the ninth,
Leading off the
Pasquarello. And they'll need him to get something going here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bader sprinting after it. He's there and records the first down.
The catcher.
Now, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
Nope, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bader waits on it. Second out of the inning.
Now back.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Bader going back on it. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Hunter Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now back.
Johan Duran gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Stepping in now, Hunter Dozier, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out, nobody on. KC down to their final strike in this one. Kansas City. Good night.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Minnesota led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Joe Ryan earns his 5th winner of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Starting in the American League Central. Yankees allowed only 5 hits